Hey, do you want to hear me talk about my fanfiction that I'm trying to get made into an animated series? I made a video a long while ago on my second TikTok account called What is Lila's World Anyway? And while I think that is a good video to get a basic sense of the world building in Lila's World, I didn't do a good job explaining why I write Lila's World. So let's start from the beginning. Lila's World is a story I wrote in late middle school. I see it as a culmination of all my fandoms and interests at the time. The first fandoms to become a part of it were Pokemon, My Little Pony G4, Warrior Cats, and Undertale. The human world has a complex history. It was originally going to be an integration of Gacha Life. Then I lost interest in that and tried to fill it with my OCs. Then that became hard, so instead I filled it with my me OCs. Because for some reason, integrating Tomodachi Life into the human world made it easier to get attached to the characters and therefore write them. Lila's World has a world for each of the 4 core species. So Pokemon, ponies, animals, and humans. The monsters of Undertale and many other wildcard species take residence in a sector of the main world. In the center of the main world is the Great Statue. A statue representing not just the 4 species, but their unity and relationship with each other. Now, let's get to why I keep writing Lila's World. Growing up, and still to an extent now, I was exposed to a lot of bad takes on fandom and writing. I think people have this idea that writing is for an audience, and if something is too weird or seems to be only serving you, then you shouldn't write it at all. There's also the sentiment that fanfic writing is training wheels, that only unskilled or young writers write it, and they're expected to move on to original stories. I notably had one time period where I succumbed to these expectations. I tried to replace all of the characters in Lila's World with OCs. I kind of removed what I originally liked about it. All the fandoms and characters I was originally attached to. So I tried to write it, but it was grueling and I eventually abandoned it. Over the next few months, I fell into extreme depression. I cried almost every day. I didn't even know why. It was because I forcibly ripped myself away from a special interest. I was never made aware that autistic people can develop a special interest in their own work, but I believe this is what happened. While autistic people are forced away from their special interest, it can cause extreme depression that they may never recover from. So the reason I ultimately went back to Lila's World is for my own happiness, but also to go against the idea that writing is only for an audience. Basically, the moral of Lila's World is, don't feel bad writing fanfiction or things that make you happy. I believe this is something we have to fight for in fandom, because many writers like me have probably gone through the same thing, and some may have never gone back to what they actually wanted to write. Lila's World has 6 arcs at the time of me filming this. I plan to make these 6 arcs into a very cut down, simplified, illustrated book that will be available as a free PDF on my website. I also plan to assemble a team in the future to make this into an animated series. The animated series will be a volunteer project similar to My Little Pony audio dramas. I want to post art and voice acting calls, but I want to wait until I have more videos up on my YouTube channel. So that is the future of Lila's World. And if you weren't already aware, I am posting about Lila's World every Wednesday. So if this project interests you, especially if you are interested in helping work on the project, please consider following me and helping get my account out to more people. I thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you later. Bye!